Hey guys, so today I was reading the book of Romans, and this is one of the longest epistles of Paul. And we all know that Paul used to be called Saul because he was a very destructive person. He used to persecute Christians, and when he encountered Jesus, he then changed his name to Paul and called himself the prisoner of Christ because he really labored in the word of God. And so this also calls upon us who have given their lives to Christ to labor in the word of God, to go out there and preach the word of God with all zeal, because there are people struggling with bitterness and questions to God. And so I remember I used to be someone who was struggling with questions. And when you read the word of God, he speaks to us, he gives us revelation and reminds us of things that we used to struggle with and now we have overcome. So I used to struggle with the chosen people. So I used to wonder, what are these chosen people? Like, what is the criteria to be chosen? Why aren't I being chosen? Like, I always wrestled with God about that. And then there used to be this false doctrine about people who have been destined to go to hell, or who people have been destined to be a distraction so that they can be an example to others. So I was so scared. I used to wonder, am I those people? Am I one of the people who, no matter what I do, I'm still destined to go to hell? So it was just false doctrine, and also the devil now preys on such intrusive thoughts and wants to completely finish even the little that you have, like steal even the little that you knowledge that you have of God. And so God brought to me this word that says, the fact that you're interested in God, it means that His Spirit is working in you. So that really encouraged me, because I was always so interested in the Word of God, but I always struggled with if I am a chosen person or if I'm just, lying to myself. But God, encouraged me and told me that the fact that I am interested in the things of God, in the Word of God, it means that He is actually chosen me. And I think that this is a word to so many people out there who, this might sound very simple, but it's not as simple to grasp as it sounds like. So for the people out there who are struggling with questions, who are struggling with wondering, why are they falling into the same things over and over again, the fact that you're actually crying to God or talking to Him and asking all these questions, it means that He has chosen you. So like the one sheep of the 99 who's running, God is pursuing you. You're the one who's running. Like the sheep, just imagine the sheep that's running, thinking, oh, I'm so lost, I'm running, I'm trying to find my way, instead of actually stopping and looking back and being like, okay, where am I running from? Then that moment that you stop and look, you'll find Jesus has been running after you. So be encouraged to know that Jesus is pursuing you, and you pursuing Him doesn't mean that you're the one who's initiating. He initiated the from the word go. So God created everyone for Himself, and hell was not created for people, it was created for the devil. But because you're hardened in your heart, you're choosing to go to hell. So God created free will for us to choose, and He says to you today, choose Him, and His yoke is very light for you to carry. And so for those who have been saved, you need to go out there and plant the word of God, plant these seeds, and make sure that you are laboring in the word of God. God says in His word that there are so many, He's teaching us to be the fishers of men, and that there's so much to harvest, but the laborers are few. So let's go out there with zeal and not forcing it down people's throat, knowing that it's God's work to save you. Your work is to plant the seed, but it's God's work to save. And I know when you carry the truth, you almost want to kind of force it down someone's throat because it's the good news, but it's God's work to save this person. So that's why the yoke is light, because all you have to do is plant the seed and God will do the rest. So be encouraged. Bye.